Casey, are you making sourdough bread like everyone else in this world? My gosh, I hear you and my wife are messaging each other back and forth. I did have some this morning. It was delicious. I'll have to tell you about it. What's up, Trisha? It's quiet everywhere. No one's live or anything. It's cold as negative here. And so I'm like, what am I going to do on a Saturday? I'll just pack some stuff. So I'm going to pack stuff. We'll do some reselling talk. You have any questions, whatever. Or just say hi. What's up, Meg? Third-handed thrifter. What's up? How are you? Doing well, Mar. Doing well. It's cold here, but can't complain. My oven broke. Casey, you can't make bread if your oven's broke. That's for sure, unless you get one of those bread makers. But what's up, Jamie? Been a minute. Where have you been? Where you been hiding at, Jamie, on YouTube? What's up, Angie? No hat. Who dis? Who dis? I have my hat around. I really should put this hat on because it'll make me just think of like spring break or something, but I don't wear hats like that. I can throw a hat on though. If you want me to, I can throw a hat on. It's just cold, guys. I'm just chilling. Hi, hope all is well. What's up, Ricky? All is good, guys. We're just going to pack some stuff and talk. So what's up, Gladys? Welcome in. Cold here too. Where are you? Third-handed thrifter, where are you? I feel like Blue Collar had you on his map, I think. I'm not for sure. It's got a toilet seat on it. Whatever, Trisha. She's talking about the Colts having a toilet seat. Oh, get out of here. We both are losers this year with your Jaguars and my Colts. We both are losers. We'll talk about what I sold too. Obviously, we'll pack, but let's just talk today. So, Pacer shirt bought for $5. Pacers are actually good, so all this NBA stuff is selling. My Pacers, obviously, and this sold for $40. I paid $5 for this or less. I remember I got this at a yard side garage sale during a thrift trip with Bearded. $5 or less. I pretty much stole this thing. Sold it for $40. Again, buyer pays shipping for everything if you're new in here. What's up, love? Welcome on in. Jamie, where have you been? Where have you been? How cold is it in Indy? Negative. It doesn't matter. When it's negative, that's called me staying inside and keeping myself busy. So that's going out to Antonio. Antonio, is he in Indy? Yeah, it's in Fishers. Literally, I could probably throw this. If I had a really, really strong arm, I could probably throw this to his house. That's how close this guy lives. So that's a pretty good sale. What's up, Blended Surfs? Tracy, hello. Saturday with Surfs. Heather, wouldn't it be so much more fun if I was live thrifting? I'm not. So you guys want to catch me live thrifting? It's going to be like Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we're going to do it. I'm in Jasper. Oh, psh. We've talked about that. Okay, so I think you are on his map, but Jasper's in Indiana with me. Exit 95. Tracy Poshtick. Tracy's Poshtick. Did you change it to Tracy's Poshtick? Did you change your name? Everyone's changing their name on me. Where did I put those pants? All right, Shannon. My Eaton shirts are on fire today. Nice. Yes, Eaton. I don't know if you asked me that, but somebody asked me the other day, what about Eaton shirts? Eaton, E-T-O-N. They're good shirts. Again, they used to be better than they were, but they sell them at Nordstrom's for probably $150 a shirt minimum. They sell well. Make sure the buttons aren't cracked. When half the time I find those Eaton shirts, they always say like a contemporary fit. The buttons are cracked or broken or whatever half the time. So just be careful when you're looking out for Eaton. And also the Eaton tuxedo shirts, they bring 80 or more every time. So look out for Eaton. Jamie, working. I've been missing the lives in here. Hey, it's all good. You can always go back and watch them, right? How much would you pay up for Polo Ralph Lauren, especially ones you don't get? How much would I pay up for which Polo Ralph Lauren, Jamie? Because it depends. I'll pay a ton for Polo Ralph Lauren if it's super unique. But if you're just talking about my button-ups, I do $5. I can't pay more than $5 for those. Do you have to keep track of net profit for taxes? Yes. Actually, I did a whole bunch of numbers this morning with my wife. Actually, we sat down and crunched numbers, which is easy for me. I don't think it's super easy for me because I sell only onto eBay. All my payments come out of my PayPal, which is tracked to my credit card. My credit card is to my business. So everything on eBay is paid through my business account, and everything from all my Goodwills, all my business expenses are all paid on the same credit card. So figuring out all the numbers is super easy for me. And yes, you have to pay taxes on your net profit. So there's your gross profit. And then after all your deductions and everything is your net profit. And then you get with the CPA and you talk to them about your mileage and all the business expenses like an eBay store and everything else. You can deduct more. Button ups, Jamie, $5. Like this. I can't pay. I don't like paying more than $5 unless it's a big size. Well, I happen to just pull this out. This is a 3XB. This is a 3XB. So I would pay like $8 for this because I can sell these for like 23, 24 plus buyer pay ship. Gingham Check have been selling the best. If I could make a list of what sells the best, it's the Gingham Check. So that's what I would say. Hop, skip, and jump away from y'all. Yep, I know. Jasper is not too far away. Any Brutello Cellini stuff, that stuff is so good. I have sold their stuff before. I sold something today similar. Let's see if it is. But that brand is so good. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Again, if you watch my latest YouTube video, thanks, Buried. I don't know how to pronounce half of these really expensive Italian brands and everything else. It doesn't matter. You know what tag to look for? You know what to type into eBay? Posh Tick, you did. I'm going to, Tracy, you're not Tracy. You're Posh Tick for life. But yes. It always makes me laugh when someone lives so close they couldn't thrifted the items themselves. It always makes me laugh when someone lives so close that they couldn't thrifted the item themselves. Casey, I'm trying to follow. Gladys, Iowa finally out of the negatives. Negative 21 degrees. It's 24 degrees today and going up this week. Yes, your weather's coming our way. So thanks for sending it our way, Gladys. I know this week we're supposed to be out of the negative and supposed to be much better. I listed these pants this week. By the way, guys, I've been listing 15 items a day this whole month. So consistent every single day, 7 days a week, 105 items a week of what I've been listing. So that's what I've been doing. These are built pants, size small. The last ones they're size 30. No, size small. So just built pants. They're like Lululemon casual pants. I know it's kind of tough to see with that light, but built pants sell better than the shirts for me. It sold for $35 plus shipping, buyer pay shipping. And these are going out ground to Texas. Jackrabbit Lane. How about that? Jackrabbit Lane. Make sure it's going to the right buyer. Let's see. Say a lot. From Philadelphia. What's up, Philly? Sorry about your Eagles. Sorry about our Colts, too. I mean, we're all in the same boat. If you even care about football. All right. So we packed 2 orders. Let's keep talking, though. So your sales go straight in the same account as your expenses, all in one? Yes. So my sales from eBay. So if you sell on eBay, you know how you can pay for your shipping through PayPal or through your eBay money. I have it clicked through my PayPal because I have it linked to my business credit card. So anytime I get paid out from eBay, it's whatever the buyer paid me for the item plus whatever the buyer paid shipping. And then I have to pay the shipping from my business account to my credit card because it was shipped through my credit card through PayPal. So it was shipped through PayPal, which is attached to my credit card, which I gain points on. That's why I have a points credit card. I pay it off every week, every month. Every week I pay it off. But that's how that works. So all my eBay funds go into my business account. Anytime I get paid out every Tuesday. So I don't have Poshmark. Only other thing I have is Whatnot once a month. So hola, there's chilly, snowy day here in Baltimore. Ooh, yeah, you guys got what we just got. It's nasty. So what's up, Chase? I might have missed a comment or two. Do you do credit card bonus points? Yes. So I do. I've talked about it a few times. Some people are for it. Some people are against it. You just have to be very careful. Obviously, they want you to come get this point. You see every other commercials, your Built Sapphire card, your Chase card, because interest right now on those are like 22%. You miss a payment, you have $1,000 credit card bill. Obviously, we're all adults, and you miss it. That's $200 they tack on that month to that credit card bill. So now you have $1,200. So you just have to be careful with those as long as you're good. I've always had one. I've built points. It basically pays for a $3,000 vacation for my family a year. That's what it has done before I quit teaching. That's what it has done. What's up, Felix on Facebook? What am I doing? You know what I'm doing. Are Eddie Bauer with the bird on the tag a good pickup? I'll talk about that. I did sell some Eddie Bauer, Jamie. Usually I do not pick up Eddie Bauer. but it just depends. Doug, what's up with the fire? Are you trying to warm me up? Because I need it. All right. Let's see. Do you accept offers? I do. Many of my items I have accept offers. Those built pants, I took an offer of 35. I don't even know how much I was asking, but I took a best offer of 35. I took a best offer on this shirt too. I might be onto something. I don't know, because I've had this shirt for about 8 months now. It's a FUBU shirt, but it's unique because it's the platinum FUBU. This was like 2000. This is probably like 1998, 2000 with Fat Albert. And I've been just kind of waiting for FUBU to do well, to catch up with like South Pole and some of these others. And it hasn't. But this shirt just sold. So you guys know me from the Polo Ralph Lauren stuff that I did last year. Now that I implement it, I'm always trying new things. I'm always trying to be ahead of the curve. So FUBU button-up shirt, Fat Albert, sold for $32 plus buyer pays shipping. So might be onto something here. We'll see. Good afternoon, Momo. I understand shipping and tracking expenses on your credit card. Yes. So shipping is on my credit card. All my Goodwill, all my purchases from Ross, Goodwill, TJ Maxx, all go on that credit card. All my, while I'm working, all my drink and food go on that credit card. If I do anything work related, goes on that credit card. That is my business credit card. So everything on that credit card, I can go right into my account online and look at everything and use all their metrics. $32 on that. Paid $5. Does FUBU sell? Maybe. I don't know. We might be onto something here together, guys. No, Trisha, don't. I'm not going to say that. Do I ship my pants? I was there when you guys first started that yesterday. Yes, of course I have shipped my pants before. I ship other people's pants, but I don't ship. I have shipped my own pants before. I have. Trying to do more clothes. Doug, I get it. I love it. Judith, what is up on Facebook? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, if you don't know, I used to do hard goods only. I had to pivot to clothing. There's a huge ROI. You get a really good ROI, return on your investment. I mean, not many businesses you can get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times your money on something, but it's a very nickel and dime business for the most part. South Jersey, what's up, South Jersey? But right, the video games sell good on eBay. Yes, video games are great. I think video games are like eBay's number 2. I think car parts, video games, clothing are all like top 3. What's up, Pittsburgh? FUBU is old school. Doubt if it's coming back. I know, but Jinkos are back. South Pole is back. You're going to see me coming out with a video on South Pole before long. But I'm not going to say that. Says it anyways. I know. That's me. That's what I do. It's an old Kmart commercial. Is that what that is? Is that what that's from? I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Ship my pants. I love your simplified your business. I tend to overcomplicate stuff. Yes. You know me. I mean, I came out with that video a while ago, and a lot of people gave me slack. I don't know if they gave me slack, but they just questioned a lot of what I do. I'm the simplest, easiest, laziest way to do it without cutting corners. It's simple as that. Simple as that. There's no need to. And look at my eBay sales. This month has been crazy. I've been listing a ton. But here's out of the ordinary. I posted this over on my Facebook and Instagram, but if we were live thrifting and I'm not here to be cocky. It's like being a teacher in front of my class. I said, watch, like, not to you kids, but like, watch, guys, I'm going to buy these. I'm going to list them, and I bet they'll sell really quickly. So the Brooks Brothers shirts, none of them have the little fleece, which I don't buy Brooks Brothers shirts unless they have the little fleece, except if they're a tuxedo shirt or except they're a big size. These are a size 19. When the first number is a 19 or 20, that's like a 3 or 4XL. They were all together. They were all dry cleaned. I picked them all up together. I photographed them all together. The photographs are not even that good, and they sold for $100. I didn't even do a best offer on those because I know they would sell. So 6 shirts for $100. So 6 times 5 is what I paid for them, 30 into 100. And again, I wouldn't normally pick up these shirts, but that's just one of those things that I've done in the past. I've done that with LL Bean too. Sometimes it's good to just lot them all up. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. And he says it over. How much does it cost to ship shoes in the UPS shoebox? It just depends on the weight, and you have to put the dimensions and then where they live. So I have the buyer pays shipping, so I just put the weight in, the dimensions of the box, and then eBay and the buyer figure the rest out. They just pay me and I just ship it. That's the easiest way. I don't do free shipping. I do paid shipping. Always have. There's always been the argument free. It's like tomato, and all that stuff. I've always done buyer pay shipping. That's what I've done. I was in that live for those shirts. You were, Angie. Yes. So you remember. So I listed them. And what was that? When was that? They sold within a week. So I bought 6 of them. I listed them, paid $30 for all of them, and they sold for $100. I didn't have to take individual pictures with the individual measurements. I will show you right now my pictures. So you guys know, I took a total of 9 pictures. What I did, I took one shirt, I took the front, I took the size, I took the pit to pit of one shirt, and then I took all the others. I didn't even do the length. I must have missed that picture. And then I took a picture of each shirt individually laid on top of each other. So I'll take one shirt, and then I'll do one shirt individually on top of each other until I get 6. And then I'll take a nice thumbnail like that, or the best thumbnail I can. That's how I do it. So I only measure one shirt. That saves me 6 shirts to measure. So that's how I do it. I already got the box done. So there's the box. Going in here, I just put it in one of these, my Costco things. I'm going to do my OCD, get the seams right on this boy. So, you sent it. Thank you, Trish. Oh, let me catch up. So anyways, it doesn't matter. Buyer pay ground. I don't pay attention to how much they paid or any of that stuff because I just ship it. So I know there's like people out there that go between, different, they do individual items and see which item's cheaper. I don't. The buyer pays me shipping. I get a discount through eBay. I print all the labels out in one huge long trail and have all my items here. And that's what I do. I'm not going to go back and forth and waste my time. I'm just going to print it all out and put it on there. I'm already saving money because I'm using eBay and printing it at home. I found an amazing 60s Regent mirror for $50 yesterday. I'm wondering the best place to sell it on. Kristen, I don't know where you live, but maybe Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, like local pickup, stuff like that. They're kind of a pain to ship, especially if you don't have the setup for it, if you don't have the materials at home to pack it, the bubbles or the... it might be something to do Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I don't pick that stuff up anymore, those big things, unless I sell them locally, because I'm not set up for that type of shipping. I was there. I was listening, teacher. Thanks, K-Rock. Happy Saturday. Audrey, thanks for coming in. I love when you post. Chanel, what do you want me to post more of? Let me know over on Facebook. I feel like, am I posting too little? Am I posting too much? Do I need to post more informational stuff? What do you guys want me to post? I'm always been spending profit on sourcing. I feel like I'm always spending my profit on sourcing. Doug, that I'm going to be transparent. My wife and I had a sit down conversation upstairs with all the numbers this morning. And that's what we figured out. How much money am I spending versus how much money am I bringing in exactly right now with my new listing 15 items a day? And it's working out. It's different that I'm full-time though. When I was part-time, I put all my money back into the business, but I can't do that now. So basically what I probably do is put 2/3 back into the business. Felix, you're on here today. What's wrong? I'm everywhere, Felix. I just want to talk to all of you. I want to talk to everybody. Here's a V-neck Peter Millar. Just a wool, kind of not the best color, little older style V-neck Peter Millar, brown wool vest. This is going out ground. It sold for $26.88. I pay $3.99 for these. They're all of our vests are $3.99. Do you get many buyers who don't pay? Scotty, I get a few. So what's up, Kayla? I get a few buyers that don't pay, not that many, and I honestly not enough to even bother me. I just see they haven't paid, and every time I get on my phone, if I have a couple that haven't paid, I send them the reminder, and after 4 days, I cancel it. I definitely put that the buyer didn't pay, and I relist it for free, but not that often. Not that often. And I don't let it bother me. I try not to let all that stuff bother me. I want to see your packing materials. I do have a video on YouTube that has the packing materials that I use. You should go watch that and then come back on my Facebook and you can message me and see if there's anything else you want me to talk about when it comes to that. I second Facebook Marketplace for sure with the mirror. Okay, so we have some people, Kristen, talking. You said thank you. People are discussing about your mirror. Facebook Marketplace probably. I think there's a couple people talking about that. I stressed my mind. Yeah. Just shipping a stained glass light, I stress every minute of it in transit. Yeah, it's stressful. It's a pain to ship. Sometimes if you buy it for 50 and it sells for 1,000, take it to USPS or UPS, let them pack it and ship it and spend $100. But that's probably not the case. I love that thrifting recap videos like last video. Do you like that? I was wondering if you like that video. Basically, I just went thrifting all day. I showed everyone kind of what I thrifted. And then I did a recap at the end of how much I'll make, how much I spent, and then how much I'll net at the end. So everyone says, hey, Kayla. Hey, Kayla. All you book nerds out there. Okay, thanks. Teacher right now. Your lives are awesome. Appreciate you. Post more Shelby. I know. If I post more Shelby, I'll get more views, right? That's like a teacher posting their wife. I don't know what that's like. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is Bowden. Again, not a brand that I pick up, but this is the third women's blazer only because I listed them all recently. They've been sitting in my death pile for a while. Third women's blazer I've sold in about a week. And it's because it has that moon tweed. So anytime you find moon tweed in a blazer, I guess women's or men's, it sells. So this is a women's blazer. This is not something I'm going to put on Whatnot. I don't think anybody would want this. But it sold for a best offer of $45. I paid $7.99 for that. $7.99. And that's going out a padded flat rate. What's up, Know What? Where are your videos on YouTube, please? Thank you. Everything surfs up fine. So when I started my name, actually my name on eBay was not Surfs Up Finds until 2023. And I created Surfs Up Finds and I made it the same across all platforms, eBay, Instagram, everywhere. And I have a link tree somewhere in my TikTok. You'll find it on my bio, Facebook, you'll find it, YouTube, you'll find it. And it has a link to like everything of mine, everything that I use, all that sort of stuff. Just making sure this is going to the right buyer. Again, going out a padded flat rate. So there you go. Bowden women's tweed blazer. Never found one. I don't look that often, but that might be something we should look for from now on. Thanks for sharing all your knowledge. Nikki, thanks for sharing all your knowledge. I'm kind of playing around with this part-time. Like it's made my income go up $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. It gets a lot of things as well. Yeah. Yeah. So you get a lot of things. That video just posted. I bought a LeBron James jersey for my son. He wore it that day to school. He wore it on Friday, to school or Thursday to school. So yeah, you save money is made money, right? But yeah, $12,000 a year. You just think $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. That's it's whatever payments you have or vacations, whatever. Do you pay yourself a salary? Know what? That's a good question. Thank you. When does your modeling contract start with Maxim? Get out of here with that. Maxim's for women modeling, not men. That would never happen. No. All right. So know what? I don't pay myself a salary. I pay myself. We have a joint account, my wife and I do, that we pay all of our bills out of. So her money and my money go into separate account, and then we pay money into our joint account. We pay all of our bills, mortgage, all the bills, kid bills, all the bills. So every month out of my business account, I take that money that I owe to our, so I guess it would be a salary. I take a certain amount and put it in our business, our account, or joint account. Sorry. I take money from my business account, put it into my joint account, which I guess you could count as salary. And she takes her money and puts it in our joint account. We pay our bills. Anything left over here is like just our type of money that we want to spend money on or whatever. Or if we buy it, if we go on a cruise like we're going on spring break, we'll buy it on our joint account and transfer money. So I pay myself a salary, but it's just to pay the bills. Every 2 weeks I pay myself every 2 weeks. Let me see. You can always have more videos. Yours are always good. I tried. They kind of put more time to put together, but it's okay. I like doing it as long as I can list 15 items a day. Get my chores done around the house type of deal. Like make sure everything's done around the house and stuff. I'm all about putting out content. By the way, I know your Dick's Outlet Shop. They have a new deal where you get numbers. Yes, I saw that. You get numbers 1 through 4 on the tag, and they're 25 to 75% off. I saw that. And then Ross is also having a sale starting Monday. I heard a big sale, but I don't know if I'm going to be a part of either one. I've done some retail arbitrage, but I kind of like doing it when everyone's not doing it because they're still putting stuff on sale when everyone's not doing it, unless I'm the first one to it. Facebook Marketplace sounds like selling. Facebook Marketplace is my source for selling, but you need a tax ID number to ship. I did not know that, Eric. I did not know that. I don't sell on Facebook Marketplace unless it's local pickup only. Would you like to learn more about would like to learn more about Whatnot? How do you get started on Whatnot? A following, what are raids, all that stuff. No, it sounds silly, but very confusing stuff. Mary, nothing silly. There's no question you can ask that's silly. Trust me. I tell little kids forever, and I got lots of questions. I don't care, and I'll answer that. You're incorporated, and at what point to do that? So I am not incorporated. I'm not incorporated. Okay, so for Whatnot, I did not start Whatnot until the end of November, and I really wasn't going to do Whatnot. And the way it came to me was, a lot of people know that. Last year, I wanted to start women's clothing on eBay, and I figured out I didn't like listing it because it took more time than what I thought. A top, I had to figure out if it was a blouse, a tunic, all that stuff. So I thought, all right, I'm going to start doing Whatnots with just women's clothing. Good women's clothing like Patagonia stuff and Mother. I just got Mother jeans this week, all that sort of thing. And that's what I started. What I did to start before I even started Whatnot, way before, is I watched the big time creators. I watched and little creators, but I watched a lot of the big creators big shows. You can go watch K-Way. He sells used and new clothing. Does a really good job, has a lot of people in his, more than most people. ZK Styles, all those types of people, kind of see like their flow, how it worked, all that sort of thing. I definitely think you have to have some sort of personality-ish live to put it on, or really good deals. If you have a really low buy cost on items, like you're paying $1 for an item and you don't care if they go for $5 to $15, I think people be happy to be there, and you'll get more and more people coming back. Giveaways, all that stuff, incentives. People want stuff. They want good deals. They want to be entertained. They want free stuff. That's just what it is. When will you see people? When will you see people eBay store? When will I see people eBay store? Oh, I'll talk to K-Way about that. We might do that again. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate that. Noah, you can hit the like button. I don't like to beg for that stuff anyways. What's up, Tokyo? Tokyo's part of the dream team. I've been invited to the dream team. I can't be on the dream team because I can't play video games or else I will be addicted and not get work done. I know that because I used to play video games a lot. How do you start reselling things? I have a ton of women's soccer memorabilia that I need to sell. Maggie, I would go on eBay. Again, I have a video on YouTube of how to look up things through your phone, but just go to eBay, find something you have. Let's say obviously this is not soccer related, but it's a Lamborghini Lego car. I would look up white Lamborghini Lego car, used condition, and I look up solds, and you'll have an idea how much it sells for and if it's worth it to list it and sell it for you. So that's what I would do. You got to start with just kind of figuring out, looking up the items and how much they sell for. Like people all the time when I used to do antiques collectibles would come to me and say, I want to sell all my precious moments. I want to sell all my Hummels, all my Yadro. And I'd have to say, they'd say, oh, this Yadro goes for $100 online. And I'd say, actually sold, look, they actually sell for about 20. People ask 100. So that whole deal. Let's see. Someone say free stuff. I know, Casey, right? Free stuff. K-Way's got a show tonight. They're going to have, Kayla, I don't even know if you're still in here. Can you see mine? Angel, hopefully. Let me talk to K-Way and see if we'll do that again. I know we want to. I know he's super busy with doing his show, but I am going down to that area. I'm going to spend 4 days thrifting and hanging out with the K-Way family and Ethan Banks family for a few days. Watched you a week ago and you said to treat it like a job. I took it to heart. Catherine, I'm going to read this to everybody. Watched you a week ago and you said treat it like a real job. I took it to heart. Been pretty consistently averaging 10 items a day. Started with my closet and some stuff I couldn't leave behind at the thrift stores. It's kind of addicting. I've made 6 sales so far. Taking a break from organizing. You were live again. I just wanted to say for the motivation and inspiration. I appreciate you, Catherine, but I'm going to pass that on to Tech and Sports because that's where I got that. When I was listening the other week, I never really heard of that and it didn't resonate with me as much. You know, you think I was like, oh, it's great, a side hustle, and it's your real-time, full-time job. If you don't treat it like a job, you're not going to get paid like a real job. So I'm with you. Consistent listings. Why 15 listings a day? Thomas just asked. 15 listings a day, 10 listings a day. I appreciate that. And that just feeds it back to me. That makes me want to keep treating it like a real job and more. So I appreciate you saying that. Bolo, Orvis, Batakill backpack. I've never heard of that. Picked up for 10, sold for 188 in less than 5 days. You're going to have to post that over in the Facebook group and tag me. I want to see what that is. What's the minimum profit you go for on eBay and whatnot? Jamie, so thanks for coming in again. On these shirts, if I'm listing it in 2 minutes, my minimum profit is $10 to $12. If it's something that takes me 10 minutes to list, no, nothing takes me that long. 5 minutes, 6 minutes to list, I want to make at least like $20, $25 on that item. But if I can list it really, really quickly, I'm fine with 10 or 12 items per $10 or $12. Why 15 items? Because that's what I am able to do right now with listing, sourcing, doing social media with you guys, and also being a dad and a good husband and coach. So that's right now where I'm at. I feel like I can bump that up to 20. So 15 is a good number. I figured out if I sell a certain amount, it's 105 a week times whatever number. That's how much I would be comfortable with making. And let's see how it goes. What's up, pal? Desty and Casey in the same house. Look at all of them. What's up, Reisner? I didn't even see you in here. Thanks for coming in. eBay algorithm driving me crazy. What's up, Thomas, with the eBay algorithm? Let's do the next order real quick. Pair of diesel pants. Diesel jeans, right? Again, I know I'm an old man when I say this stuff. These have sold ever since I started. Like, these are just one of those items that always sell. Diesel jeans. These have the flare at the bottom, which are in right now. They sold within, I think, like 3 days of me listing them for full asking price. $69.99 for diesel jeans. When I see diesel jeans, as long as that they're not really, really worn right here from heel drag, I don't care what the name is. These are called Zaf. Some of them are like Safado or something. I don't care what the name is. I pick them up. $7.99 into $70. There's K-Way right there. So you guys know, most of you guys know, K-Way has a Whatnot show tonight. You were asking about Whatnot. I would go to his show tonight at 8:30. Watch how he runs his show. Watch the cadence. Watch the smiles. Watch the interactions with the chat. Watch how much stuff goes for. It's a good person to watch, especially if you're doing used clothing. And he's right now got a dirty mind. He's sending me 69 roses. 69. He does it every time, and I'm going to go see him in a couple weeks. So I hope he doesn't think of anything when I go down there and do that. He sent me 49. What a punk. What's up, Line Creek? Line Creek's also a good person watch on Whatnot too. Lion Creek. He does all sorts of different items, plush whatnots. He does games. He does regular auctions, all sorts of clothing, everything. So those Diesel jeans sold for $70 plus buyer pay shipping. I paid $7.99. Diesel's a bolo, straight up. Just men's Diesel jeans are always there. They're a bolo. Just bought a couple storage unit auctions. Somebody thought it would be fun to open a box and sell it right out, box it to, yeah, Mary, like a Whatnot, selling it right outside. Is that what you're talking about? Getting a storage unit and selling everything right outside from like the storage place facility? That'd be cool. K-Way has 2 freebies tonight and a Kuji, a pair of new shoes. Cindy's shouting you out, K-Way. He's got a giveaway if you buy one item, a Kuji, a pair of shoes. So he's got 2 giveaways tonight. It's a big show. I'm doing ridiculously well with LL Bean. LL Bean is a great brand to sell. So I'm looking around. The only LL Bean I have right close is this one. These are some of my favorite LL Beans to sell, but I agree with you. LL Bean, these flannel shirts, which I know it's kind of hard to see with the light, with the fleece lining, these sell really well. But I did sell that LL Bean that I did buy off of K-Way's Whatnot. Chris at Peak and K-Way's Whatnot. Oh, thanks. Pretty good resells. Thanks, Joel. What is the minimum profit you go for? Oh, I read that. My bad. Is there a way to test video game components without video games? I picked up some guitars, Rockstar drums, because, okay, so Tammy, before I read any further, I actually don't really like doing electronics at all. 2 reasons. Number one, you named it, testing. I don't want to test stuff. I don't like returning things to thrift stores. It's just not me. A lot of people make their full-time business off used electronics. It's not me unless it's like from a garage sale, maybe. But that's just not me. So I don't know how you test it. I don't know if you don't have the actual gaming system. I don't know how you test it. You can just list it as untested, but I don't do electronics at all. What is the Facebook group, Jamie? It's called Surf's Reselling Community. You'll see it if you go to my page, more than likely. Let's see. I'm selling a lot of the Notre Dame brands. A lot of these Dame brands, and they aren't able to get the same prices a lot of you guys get. Watch. Any ideas? Okay. Stacy, I am selling a lot of these DAME brands and aren't able to get the same prices as a lot of you guys I watch. Any ideas? Okay, so you're upset. Are you talking about a Whatnot or eBay, Stacy? Hello from Southern California. What's up, SoCal? I want to go to SoCal. All right, let me catch up over here. You're going to have better luck having his wife answer. Yeah. Keep an eye out for Land's End. He'll be running too. Land's End? Tokyo? He's not running no Land's End. I know him better than that. I did sell Land's End barn jacket the other day, so look out for Land's End barn jackets. Aren't you guys supposed to be playing video games right now? Anyways, what's up? Happy Saturday, Lion Creek, to you too. Hope you can tell most of it. You can test most of it on a computer. So Autumn says you can test a lot of that, Tammy, video game stuff on a computer. I don't know. That's coming from TikTok to you from Autumn. I'm going to believe Autumn. Really no way to test Rock Band without the control. Yeah. What's up, JT Entertains? You're the rock star, my man. So thanks for the rose. Let's see. I just can't seem to get the same items to sell as much as I see you guys do. Any ideas? I'm selling a lot of these. Stacy, you're on eBay. Honestly, I don't sell to. I was on eBay way before social media. I've only been social media not even a year in February, and I was getting just as many sales then, way before too. So it has nothing to do with that. I would just probably say your pictures and your pricing. So I haven't seen your store, but I think pictures and pricing make a huge difference. So that front picture is really important. And then your pricing, how competitive are you with your pricing? I think those are both important. And then how often you list. JT, stop giving me roses. You're trying to win me over. I picked up a Barber Novacek shirt for $10, sold for $75.99. Thanks for the knowledge. You're welcome. Check it out. We're shipping out this. I got this in Chicago. There's Barber, guys. There's a bolo. Let's do some more shipping real quick. Let's get back to it. North Face auto posture sale. Auto posture also helps me out too. So Stacy, I don't know if you have auto posture, but auto posture helps me out. I have a link in my link tree for that. But North Face, if North Face had a sweater that was called the Better Sweater, this is what it would be. It's the exact same feel and look as the Patagonia, but they can't call it the Better Sweater, but it's North Face's version. And it sold for, like I said, $37.19. Paid $4.99 for this, and buyer pays shipping. Buyer pays shipping on that one. Buried, how are you doing, Buried, by the way? JT, are you almost done in here, Buried? I'm not. I already looked at who has whatnots today. No one has a whatnot during the day. Huh? All that empty space today when everyone's inside cold and no one's doing a whatnot today. Okay, thank you. Stacy, you're welcome. Just go look at people. I mean, the people you say, like all the people that you watch, go to their stores. If they don't have, if you're watching creators and their stores aren't linked, maybe watch something different. Watch somebody different. I used to like to watch people who were honest and you could see what their actual sales are in store. And it probably hurts my store because people click through it and don't buy it. It hurts your click-through rate. I could care less as long as I'm selling stuff. And I think it's because I have good pictures and I'm pricing stuff cheap. My buy cost is cheap, therefore I sell stuff a little bit less in the market for the most part, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Flint and Tinder, another bolo brand to be on the lookout for. I guess these flannel shirts, this is lightweight. They don't sell as well as some of the other stuff. Maybe Flint and Tinder's coming down a little bit. I don't know. The shirts that do the best for me are the really thick shirts, like they're thick Carhartt type of duck material shirts, but this sold for $27.89. To me, I thought this would be a like $40 item, maybe even close to $50, but the eBay market told me it doesn't sell for that, so I had to price it accordingly. Columbia or North Face sell better? Duh, cool brand, right, Tokyo? Everyone knows, JT, that North Face sells way better than Columbia all day long. All day long. I love the new podcast, Barry. I know you're in here, so love the new podcast with the Columbia. Brian, that's going out to Brian, going out ground. Mr. Rogers sweater, got a little cardigan. Mr. Rogers, Polo Ralph Lauren, 100% cotton, little button sweater. I will pick these up, especially if they're not pilled and not shrunk, and just cotton, whatever. $24.99. I probably priced it too cheap. I sold it really quickly. Bought it for $4.99. So, whatever. Buried, what do you have to say about Columbia today? Anything? Anything that's sold? And that's going out. Why is that going? That's that heavy. It doesn't matter. The buyers pay shipping, but I guess I put it as priority. So it's going out priority. Usually when I get things and I list them from my phone, I have an idea about how much they weigh. And so I must have been thinking that probably weighs a little bit over a pound. And so I'll probably just ship it out flat rate priority. Probably is the best cost efficient way. I don't know. That's what I did. See me, I don't sit here and spend a whole bunch of time trying to do all the math with the shipping and all that stuff. I just know from the top of my head, and the buyer pays shipping, and that's it. I'm not losing any money. I'm actually making money off shipping. Nautica, no. I do not pick up anything Nautica. I don't pick up anything Nautica. I used to. When Nautica, Tommy, all that stuff was hot, like 2016 through 2019, not anymore. The only Nautica I might pick up would be like a big down coat. If I picked it up for like $5 or $10 and it sells for maybe 40 or something, but I haven't found one of those. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I just did a little short on these. I found the perfect jean. I never found this before. They're actually called the Perfect Jean. The Perfect Jean. I have no idea. I just saw this little embroidery right there and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like Rag & Bone. This might be, it's an extra little detail. Might be a decent brand. It sold for $27.99 plus buyer pay ship. So That's a brand to keep your eye out for. If you can buy it for $7.99, it's worth a shot. Again, $27.99. That's going out in a padded flat rate envelope. Let me just make sure it's going the right buyer. That's why I'm going looking almost back and forth. London Fog trench coat. Nope. I don't sell any London Fog either. I don't sell any London Fog. I thought I saw a little body. There's a little body in the room next to me. Her name's Eden. What's up, Carrie? Happy Saturday. I'm sorry I'm on here in the middle of a Saturday, just chilling. It is what it is. I know everyone's out there doing stuff, being busy. B-Rad from Galveston, Texas. Oh, it's much warmer there than it is here. It's nasty out here. When you look up an item on eBay, how specific are you when you enter in the search bar? I feel like I overspecify a lot of the times. Nothing will show up. It's hard because I pick up a lot of the same items, Jamie. So like this pair of Adriana Goldschmied, like I just look up the Graduate, and I know there's so many of these on there. I'll even put the size just so I have to put less when I do sell similar. The Adriana Goldschmied, this is something that's a little bit more difficult, like a Barber quilted jacket. There's a lot of them that come up. And it's not going to be one just like this. I just try to find one that's similar. Give me an example of what you're talking about. Just got those perfect jeans for my son for Christmas. Those jeans are supposed to be a super stretchy, definitely a bolo. They are. Too bad I already packed them. They are stretchy. They're really nice jeans. They felt like the perfect jean. But yeah, well, we're packing that one up. So packing this one up. Barber jacket. I paid $14.99 in Chicago. I remember picking this one up because it was only like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. It sold for $69.99 within, I don't know, 6 days. And then last night I had someone message me that still found this on Solge or something and said, hey, if that person doesn't pay, could you please sell it to me? I think we've all maybe been there before. People have done that. That might be a telltale sign. I sold it too cheap, but I didn't find one just like this. So I kind of just gave it an estimated 15 into 70. I'm not mad with that. I'm not looking back thinking like, I could have gotten an extra $10 out of that. I'm fine with that. How much for the flag behind? You can get that on the eBay or on Amazon for like $20 maybe. That's no antique or anything special. I do have a 1906 American flag upstairs. Those don't even cost that much money, but we're missing some states off of it. I forget how many. Put it in one of these. Shipping it in one of these shoe boxes. I need to order more of these, by the way. Burberry women's blouses, yes or no? When it comes to Burberry women's stuff, blouses don't do really well in general. But if it's Burberry and it has the Novacek that everyone knows, the brown Novacek pattern, no matter what it is, it will sell. So I will say that. If it's a Burberry Novacek, it will sell. If it's just a Burberry like navy blue wool, it will probably sell, but it's not like going to sell for a ton of money. It's not super hot. So that sold. That's going out to Connecticut. So that Barber, however you say it. Move this up a little bit for you guys. And next item, Carbon and Cobalt. Love this brand. Missed the name of the jeans. The Perfect Jeans. The Perfect Jeans. Picked up a Flag Anthem flannel. Sold super quick. Flag Money Anthem? I don't know that brand. Flag Anthem flannel. I don't know that brand. Why are my sales slow, Surf? Can you fix it? Shiat. I always see your name. See Shiat. I haven't sold that much. Let's see. Today, what's today? The 20th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've sold 5 items today. Yesterday I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 items yesterday, so not bad. I don't know. Just list. That's all I'm doing. I'm listing consistently every single day. And guess what? It's funny because a lot of things I list within or sell within like the first few days. If I didn't have them listed, they wouldn't be selling. Carbon to Cobalt, I never found one with this Sherpa lined like collar, and there wasn't even one like it online. So I had to make up a price for it. I think I did, I think I paid, I listed at 50 and I took a best offer. Yeah, $43. I listed at 50. I took a best offer at 43. Going out in a Tyvek. Someday, I hope I'll share some knowledge about antiques. Bring it. I love antiques. You'll share knowledge. Do you want? I could do a live with my antique room and talk about every single thing in there. I just got a Tiffany & Co. Like dish for fruit, sterling silver. I could talk to antiques forever, but they have to be good antiques, not precious moments. That's going out $43. So, yep, paid $5.99 for that because it's a lightweight zip jacket. Sold for $43. Carbon to Cobalt just keeps selling, so I pick it up. Just keeps selling. Let me see. All right. Flag and Anthem, no money. Flag and Anthem. I have not sold that brand. I see it often. So Hector, you're selling that brand? That's good. I didn't even know that brand sold. I did not even know. January is usually the slowest month from your experience. See, it could be skewed, but what I've noticed is, and I've said this before, if you guys have been watching me, I said Q4 for me goes all the way through January because I have really good sales all the way through January for some reason. It could be because I'm a seasonal lister and I'm still selling all the cold and seasonal stuff right now. I don't know. But like Pendleton, like I go to my storage unit and I pull out Pendletons and stuff like this. It's selling. So this is just a Pendleton regular wool shirt. You always want to check for moth holes, but they still will sell with moth holes in it. This one didn't have any. It sold for $44.63. It's just a regular size large. This one's going out ground. How do you get the Tiffany? That Tiffany I got from my dad, actually, Felix. That one I got from Tiffany from my dad. Can't find that stuff in thrift stores anymore. If anything, you buy that stuff online or at estate sales. But I could show a couple pieces. I have a Tiffany. I love Tiffany glass. So you guys have heard of like Fenton glass? Tiffany made glass. Tiffany Studios made glass. Not Tiffany & Co. Tiffany Studios. I love that. Do it. You want me to do it? The J months can be slow. Retail, January, June, July. I got you. So the J months can be slow. I know June and July can be slow. They call that summer slowdown for sure. Everyone's vacationing and stuff. I don't know. January's haven't been too bad. I got to tell you about these pants. I want to see that art on your wall in your video. Okay, I mean, we can go up there in a little bit. Well, it's pretty messy up there right now. But I can go live maybe tomorrow night or something. Or tomorrow. I found these jeans. You'll probably never see them. Maybe you will. Hopefully you will. They're called Pure Blue Japan, and I'll let you pronounce the bottom word. So if you don't see it, you can watch this later on YouTube or Facebook. But there's the brand right there. Perfect jean. The symbol looks like that. So sorry, YouTube or TikTok. I'm showing everyone up there. Then you guys can have a look. It has this little thing right here, and then it looks like that. These sold for $89 within a couple hours. So the jeans, I didn't find any chinos like this. The jeans sell for like $200, but these are chinos. They're like khaki pants, obviously. And I listed them for $99.99, and I got an offer at $89 right away, and I sold them. I literally had these in my phone for probably 2 months because I forgot to do an NC measurement. So they were down here away, and I couldn't list them because I didn't have the inseam. So I finally came down and grabbed them, got the inseam, and they sold within a minute. These are going to padded flat rate. I got a pair of vintage Tiffany earrings on Whatnot for less than $10. See, Vanessa, look at you. Vanessa, I love it. Pair of vintage Tiffany earrings. Were they sterling or anything? Or gold? I love Tiffany. Tiffany's one of my faves. Obviously, it's probably a lot of people. Tiffany and Cartier. I love Cartier actually a lot. So that goes. $89 sale on those. Here we go. We talked about Eddie Bauer earlier. I don't normally pick up Eddie Bauer, but they had all of these First Ascent pants. So these are those First Ascent pants. You've seen it. They have the little A on them like that. You've seen them. I don't normally pick these up, but again, there were 4 of them together, and they were all a size 36 by 36, which is a very rare size. So I looked up on my phone, and I looked up 36 by 36, and they actually do decent. So I just sold them as a lot. Took all the pictures together. Again, $5 a piece. So I had $20 into these and sold them all for $60. So 20 into 60. I didn't have to take a ton of pictures or anything because I did them all as a lot. So there's your second lot of the day. We had the Brooks Brothers lot and this lot right here. Hopefully, are you guys still over there on Facebook and YouTube? I haven't seen any comments. Sometimes it kicks off. Yes, 925 and 14 karat. Sterling silver and 14 karat. How about it? Fruit compote is what I was thinking about. Bolo Marmot women's snow pants. Yes, Marmot snow pants. Marmot, really, most things are a bolo. Marmot, most things. So these are going to go out. And so normally I wouldn't buy these, but because of the size, just like those Brooks Brothers, because of the size, and they had quite a few, I picked them up. So that's something a lot of people would left behind, especially thrifters, especially resellers. But I didn't, and I made $40. I made $40 off those. Maybe 30 is what I actually made. Off topic, do you know where I should sell vintage Native American jewelry? Probably on eBay. There's probably a huge marketplace for that. The thing about like native jewelry or native artifacts like beadwork or needlework or anything like that, if you can't date it and there's no a signature on the jewelry, no artist signature or company, it's tough to sell because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of items listed, and so it's really tough to sell on eBay based on that. So you have to almost link it to something to be able to sell it on eBay. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get the right buyer, but yeah, usually have to link to somebody. Yep, still here. Thank you for all the tips. Good. You're welcome. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get cut off. All right, thumbs up. Good. You may not know dolls, but I found a Full-in Raggedy Ann for under $5. They go between 500 and 1,000 regularly. No, I Raggedy Ann dolls I know, but I have no idea that they're worth money. I'll have to look that brand up. Christine, can I ask you a favor? Will you put that in the Facebook group too and tag me, or else I will forget? Put that in the Facebook group and tag me. Just put like Bolo and then put that. Yep, here. Listening on Alan Flusser while listening to you. Pineapple on the flip cup. Listen, guys. I sold an Alan Flusser shirt, okay? They sell. They do. I'll admit it. Do you see Robert Graham women's tops? Do you pick them up? I haven't, but I saw K-Way Chris at Peak, or one of them sold one the other day on or whatnot. I saw someone sell one somewhere. They do make them. I've never seen one. I've never picked one up. A women's Robert Graham, so I don't know how much they even sell for. What about Cactus Man? I have one pair. A men's good pattern. Are you talking about Travis Scott, Cactus Man treasure? Because I got to talk about that. Go Pack Go! Yeah, the Packers are playing tonight, I think. Yeah, I can't believe the Packers beat the Cowboys like that. Retail arbitrage. I think like the last 3 lives, I've packed one of these up. I still have like 3 of them left. I sold it for $37.99, $32.99. I ended up making like $15 off these, but I bought a whole bunch of them, so they're super easy for me to list. Is this K-Way shop? This is Surf's Up shop. This is the Surf's Up way over here. So this is going out again. Retail arbitrage. I haven't been doing a ton of retail arbitrage. unless I'm getting some really good deals. I've been kind of rethinking some of it. I'm all about paying up for money. I would pay $1,000 for something that sells for $1,500. Like, I'm all about that. But when it comes to retail arbitrage and it sits for a while, I don't want to buy a whole bunch of things for $40 and sell them for $60, even though it's kind of a similar idea, or sell them for $80. It's kind of a similar idea, but I'm getting a lot of good thrifted items right now, and I can, if I'm just patient enough, I find really cheap retail arbitrage items. So it just depends. If it sells quick, I'll buy it for $50 and flip it for $100. If it sells quick, I will do that. But I don't want to be sitting on items. I don't want to be sitting on $100 worth of inventory for a long, long time. Again, there's an asterisk by that. There's an asterisk by everything. All right. Going to Texas. K-Rock, right? Made my night. What are you guys laughing at? Some of them are stamped with the artist. For the Native American jewelry. That goes with really any jewelry, any artwork, anything. If you can link it to someone, something, it helps the value out a lot. Okay, thanks. Tonight, sorry, Surfs. Go Niners. Hey, I don't care which one wins. My wife is in the chat, and she thinks that the coach for the for Green Bay is an attractive man, so she always roots for Green Bay. So I don't care who wins that game. I honestly don't care. I'm looking forward to the Bills and Chiefs because I feel like that's been kind of a rivalry. This tomorrow night. Callaway pants, new with tags. These were in the video where I stole from the poor at Goodwill. I left 5 pairs of brand new pants, but I took these and another. Paid $5 for these. Sold them for $32.88. They were new with tags. As long as the Callaway pants have this 360 stretch here, I will pick them up. So again, $5 into $32.88. You might want to. I might want to what, Buried? Might want to what? Padded flat rate. Padded flat rate. You guys are talking. I'm not. When people are talking to each other, I usually don't read your guys. You guys are just handling your own biz. Good place to source Big Apple's Whatnot show. Was it? Dang it. I am so upset. I missed that. I wanted to watch this show so bad. But I told Shelby last night, I'm like, why did he do it on a 4 o'clock on a Friday? Like picking up the kids and everything. I completely forgot. Big Apple's Whatnot show. And he had good stuff. If you're watching, where is he at? Tag him. No more Friday 4 o'clock Whatnot shows. But you probably got good stuff for cheap. So good for you. Reason enough to root against Green Bay. Root against them because she likes them. Buried a great video about Columbia. I loved his video about Columbia. Shelby and I sat down together and watched it last night. You got 8 items from him, 7 Ralph Lauren's. Don't tell me all this. He had really good stuff. Someone got a cashmere sweater for $5 while I was sleeping. Dang it. I missed out. I'm telling you. Some of those shows that are off times, I forget about. This is an LL Bean. I got this. This is the LL Bean that I got from K-Way or Chris at Peak. When they were together, whoever ran that Whatnot show, I got off their Whatnot show. It was brand new with tags, one of those chamois cloth or whatever you call them. And I got this off Whatnot. I think I paid like, I don't know, $18 or something for it. It sold for $32.99. Kind of supporting people, but also made a little money. I kept sniping K-Way. He got steamed. Yeah, that's like the name of the game. You got to snipe him. Can't let him win. Dude's competitive. All right, so this is going out in a Tyvek. Yeah, that I picked off of Whatnot, by the way. What's up? Happy Saturday, Austin. Thanks for coming in. Or maybe I'm wrong on the logo. I can't remember. They're packed away. Treasure Nest, I don't know either, but I know I passed up on a Travis Scott cactus sweatshirt the other day. And my buddy came in right behind me and he was like, dude, did you see this? I said, yeah, I just passed it. I didn't know what it was. He's like, that's like $100 sweatshirt. Great job. I did such a good job on that one. Left $100 around. What's up, Ethan? I'll see you real soon. J Ray Flips had a good show too. Lester Travis Matthews sold $3 to $6 in a group. Audra, I saw that too. I did, for some reason, I saw some of his, but he was on last night later though, right? He wasn't on at 4, but I saw him doing a whatnot with like FootJoys, like five things at a time, that sort of thing. All right, this is what I thought I had. That I don't know how to pronounce it, but look for this label. Just, it's on ties, it's on shirts, but look for that label right there. Borlini, Borleni, Borlini, Borleni. I don't know how you pronounce it, but look for that label right there. These corduroy pants sold for $50. I took a best offer of $50. Just go with it. Just go with it. Did you and Kayla know each other prior to being resellers? Nope, we did not. There's a story behind that. K-Way the Shark. I know. He's in there getting people. Everyone's saying, what's up? What's up, Ethan? What's up, Ethan? Ethan. All right. So these are going in a padded flat rate envelope. They sold for $50. Let's get them going. No, K-Way and I did not know each other. So you can blame my wife for being on here. I told a lot of people. Started social media last February, and I put out some videos, and one time I was going live and all these people were like, hey, K-Way wants to interview you. K-Way. I had no idea who anyone was. All I knew were like people that I used to watch in 2016 and 17. I didn't watch any resale content during the COVID period or anything. So I didn't know anybody. And so I went on that show, and then I just got a part of the community, I guess you could say. Who was with the $5 FootJoys? That was J Ride Flips. So J Ride Flips. J, the letter RIDE Flips. He had a whatnot yesterday, and everything went pretty cheap. I think it's because there just weren't a lot of people in there. I'm not real sure. I didn't watch the whole show, just saw the first beginning. This is Rag and Bone men's. I know I put out a video lately that I'm not going to pick it up that much, but I will pick up some men's. I don't pick up a ton of women's, really no women's anymore, unless it's cashmere or something. But these are men's pants. They're $4.99. I sold them for $25. Bread and butter, just a little bread and butter. Let's see. Yes, later I passed on ones with company logos. Wasn't sure. Yeah, company logos are not good. Golf course logos are fine. Company logos on shirts and stuff aren't great. If you watch my video that I posted on YouTube yesterday, there's a Lululemon zip, a nice Lululemon zip that had a company logo on the front and the back. I passed it. I left it behind. The only time a company logo I think is worth it if it's on like a substantial $100 coat, Patagonia, North Face, something like that. It's worth it. Are you still based in Indy? Unfortunately, I am. It's negative degrees here. Yeah. Yep. K-Way slid into my DMs and then that's how I hooked up with Ethan. And I'm going to go hook up with Ethan, actually, as in like sleeping at his house. Sorry if you're not a Cubs fan. I just go to Chicago, and I got that in Chicago. I like Chicago. Another LL Bean. They call this the River Driver shirt. It's a Henley. If you've been watching me long enough, you know I sell these. They have a different look on the outside. It's a wool blend. So on the outside, it looks like a regular shirt, and on the inside, it's perforated. So you'll see a little bit of perforation on the inside. A little bit of perforation. That's the telltale sign that it is a River Driver shirt. Be careful that they're not dried because they will shrink. So don't pick one up that looks like a medium and it says a 2XL. That sold for $20. Just an easy 20. Cubs. Felix, are you a Cubs fan or are you a Sox fan? What are you? I'll have to give him a follow. You know who he is. You know who J Wright is. Most people know who that guy is. Cool cup. Thanks. It's going to be a great time. It is. It's going to be chillaxing, thrifting, everything. It's going to be good. And it's super cheap. Gosh, that's what I forget. Being a teacher, you can only travel during when everyone else is traveling. Christmas break, spring break, summer. And that's when all the flights and everything are expensive. When you travel at the end of January when no one's going anywhere, full round trip flights, $200, super cheap. Actually, it was like 150, and then they tax you on everything. But these were retail arbitrage. I got these for $6.99 with Bearded in Chicago. Levi's $6.99 jeans. Anytime I find this hickory, it's like the railroad style Levi's, I pick them up. In men's, no matter what, if you can get them for a good price, new or used, these are a good pickup. I sold these for $50, and they're going international. So $50 in those Levi's, the hickory style, what I call them? Carpenter stripe, workwear, denim, skate. I don't know. I listed similar. I hope you get to go to Disney for a day. Man, if I did that, my wife might kill me because she'd be so jealous. For the telltale sign, is that River Driver shirt on it? For me, the telltale sign, it says River Driver. I don't know. Did it say River Driver? Some of them don't. In the chamois cloth, the chamois cloth ones, the thick flannels, they don't say it either. Some of them do, some of them don't. By now, I don't know. I just look for those perforations. That's all I do. What's up, Lucy? Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. Since this is going overseas, it's international, I gave it a little extra tape. And it's going to Felix's house in Chicago, and then it ships out from there. What does retail arbitrage mean? Retail arbitrage is when you go to any retail store, Ross, those came from Ross, go to any retail store, and you buy it for cheap and then resell it online. So that's retail arbitrage. There's also online arbitrage where you buy stuff cheap online and then resell it online. So it's another way to source retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. So I picked those up for $6.99 and flipped them into $50 just by going to Ross. This sold for $175, but there's an asterisk. It sold once before, got returned, and it sold again. So this is a wax jacket by Barbour. They're known for these wax jackets. So Barbour is really known for these wax jackets. And then I think they started making everything else. But they're a cotton jacket. They have like a wax type of feel to them. They're repellent. And they're like English made. I don't know. But Barbour wax jacket. Be on the lookout for these. This one sold for $175. Indy here too. Isaiah, where do you live at in Indy? Yes, it's cold. It is cold with your blowing cold wind. So this is going to go in one of these boxes, but I need to put it in a bag. Going to put it in my fancy Costco bag. Probably pick up more Levi's. They're $69.99 new at Target. Inflation is getting everywhere, so more shopping used. Yes, inflation is still high. It's come down, but it's still way more than it should be. Normal inflation year over year is 2%. I think it's still at like over 3 or 4% year over year. Still high. Inflation is still high. So yeah, agree with you. It's going out one of these. But that was a $175 sale. I spent $10 on that jacket. So I love finding those. Thank you. Barbour Spirit. What's up, Spirit Filled? Yes, Barbour. I love that brand. So that's 2 jackets that we sold that we packed today. One was like a cotton quilt. This one was a waxed. I will pick up the pants and the button-ups too if I can buy them for the right price. This is a brand I don't pick up really anymore unless it's denim snap or something like that. So you guys know I love finding denim shirts that have a pearl snap to them or just a snap in general. It doesn't really matter too much to the brand. If I can buy it for $5, I usually pick them up. This brand right here is Super Dry. There's a little boy. Hold on one second. Super Dry. What's up, dude? Say hi.
Hello.
What are you up to? Tell everybody what I got you this week at the thrift store.
LeBron James jersey when he played for the Cavs.
Yep. LeBron James. Do you wear it to school?
Yeah.
All right. LeBron James jersey. I played for the Cavs. Hold on. You want to read? Want to read some of it? Look. What does that say? Aw. What's that say?
Cutie.
Uh-huh.
My buddy.
Remember Ethan from Disney? That's Ethan.
Yeah.
My buddy. Hey, hi. Hey, cutie. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, look how cute he is. Oh, they all think you're cute. You're famous. You're so cute. Anyway, super dry. Denim shirt. It didn't sell for a ton of money. $20. Probably wouldn't pick it up again, to be honest, because I have to look it up. I could buy a Polo Ralph Lauren, sell it for the same, list it in a minute. This probably took me 5 minutes to list. So probably wouldn't pick that up again. It's going out in a padded flat rate though. So they paid $30 really for this shirt. I hope y'all do more lives when you go to Florida. You want us to, we'll probably do some lives. It'll be competitive. Well, we'll do something. We'll do something. Hey, bud. They all say hi. Or Jameson says hi back to all you. He read all your messages. What about Chaps brand? I don't pick up Chaps. I've picked up like 3 Chaps, and they were the guys that were going like this. Is the very first Chaps that came out by Ralph Lauren. By the way, Chaps is not made by Ralph Lauren anymore, and they were like a weird print shirt. But I don't buy Chaps. I see it everywhere, every single thrift store. I see it. That usually means don't buy it because it's flooded. So, he's a good kid. Let me tell you, that boy is good. We also keep our thumb down on our kids, and he's a good kid. This is, let me tell you, there's a story behind this. So I had 2 pair of these. I've never heard of this brand. I don't know if Riser's still in here, but it's called Jill Sadler. Jill Sadler. I'll show you guys up here. Sorry, TikTok for a second. Jill Sander. I don't even know. Jill Sander. Whatever it is. Jill Sander with these side buckles. I had 2 pairs of these. And I was looking in my bin with my nice pants. I'm like, why didn't these sell? The first pair sold quick for a lot of money. I looked on my eBay store and they weren't listed. So that's what happens. Sometimes I'll go through my bins and see like that item somehow didn't get relisted or something. So I relisted these this week. They sold in a day for $70. So these were sitting in my inventory for a long time, for probably a year. They sold for $70. Jill Sander, pricey. I know. Sander, expensive. All right, so some of you guys know it. Thumbs down for kids. Andrew, right? On a Saturday? Woo! Mommy, mommy, daddy, 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 mommy, daddy, daddy. I saw my daughter out there, I thought, for a second. Making sure it's going to the right person. Dylan. Yeah, so that's a Bolo brand. I don't come across that brand very often. And actually, it's very sneaky. The tag is in the back pocket. I can't show you now, but the tag is actually in the back pocket. You never see that in pants. It's a very, very sneaky brand. Spell it. Oh my gosh, I already forget. Jill, Sander. Sander. There you go. Put it in the chat for you. Eden, you want to be famous? All right. FootJoy, short sleeve with the golf logo. I will sell these FootJoys. There's the other one. This one's a little bit of a drama queen. Say hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing your nightgown and it's like almost nighttime again?
Yes.
Why? Because it's cold outside?
Yeah.
All right. They say, hi, princess. They say, hi, princess. All right. What are you doing?
Kai came over and Miss Amy, so she was going to pick out a dress for Leah.
Oh, hey, you going to talk like a big girl, not a baby?
Yeah.
Okay. See ya. They say you're so pretty. You think you're pretty? I think you're pretty. All right. Whatever that was, we sold it. Oh, the FootJoy. So I do like those quarter zips. Those are good quarter zips. I'm still in my pajamas too. She's adorable. It's freaking cold. It's PJ weather. What do you expect? PJs all day. Pam knows what's up. I know. Sirs, let me know when you need to pop up live and pronounce some stuff. Way out. Will you know, Andrew? Will you really know? Buried, are you still in here? You are. I got this from Buried Whatnot. So, Buried's Whatnot show. Buried's, if you don't follow Buried Treasures on Whatnot, I think it's Buried Treasures on Whatnot. I got this from his Whatnot. And I think it was a $15 envelope or $20 envelope. But this is a DC snowboard jacket with a mossy oak, brand new tags. So again, I think it was like a $15 or $20 envelope, and it sold for $35. I took a best offer at $35. This is something I don't want to be holding on to for a long time, so I just took a best offer. But I made money. So you can make money off of Whatnot. There's 2 things today I bought off of Whatnot, a minimum that we talked about. And this one is actually going to go out priority, but I can fit it in one of these Tyvek envelopes instead of a box. So I think I'm going to do that. I totally overestimated the weight on this, by the way, at 3 pounds. Totally overestimated the weight. It doesn't matter because the buyer pays shipping, but actually the post office might give me a kickback if it's way less. I see that on my business credit card. Love seeing the babies. I know, right? We played Jenga earlier. I lost. We played War earlier. I lost. We played Hi-Ho Cheerio earlier. I lost. Like legit. Buck Mason. It's a good bolo brand. We found this live thrifting together. If you guys were with me, that would be cool. If you guys were with me, that was cool that you were with me. But we found this in the women's section. If you remember this Buck Mason Henley, we were going through the women's. I'm like, wait a minute. Those buttons are on the wrong side. Wait a minute. That's a men's shirt. $18.88 is what that sold for. We paid $4.99. It's cool, Dad. PJs for the win. I know. I mean, why are we going to change our clothes when we know we're not going anywhere today? My wife's baking a cake. She's a teacher who bakes cakes on the side. And of course, she's all up in this whole game of sourdough starter and bread and the whole freaking thing. Buried started TikTok on that. But I was actually intrigued. And so I asked a whole bunch of questions this morning. Very, very complicated. Very, very intense. Here are some Travis Mathew pants. Travis Mathew golf pants. I will list year-round, and they sell year-round. Just regular Travis Mathew golf pants. And look for that little M right there. This sold for $27.69. That's an auto posture sale because I don't list anything at that price. Someone took that offer. So that is that. I love sourdough bread, but I wouldn't try to make it. Well, that's how I thought too, Cindy. I was like, I'll tell you what. You spend 2 weeks making that loaf of bread and spending all that time. I'll just go over to Panera or whatever and get myself some sourdough bread. Like, have fun. And then I was just joking. And then this morning, she actually made a loaf of bread yesterday. And this morning, she cut it up and made cinnamon toast out of it. And it was freaking delicious. Sourdough cinnamon toast. And I was making fun of her for it. And I was like, can I have some more, please? So good. So good. What's up, Central Illinois? Central Illinois, I'm going to text you a picture. I got a cool picture I got to text you. By the way, remember this one? This is a women's, but there's no size tag on it. So Central Illinois, Leslie, she loves Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a wool. I think, again, there's no size tag on it, and they cut out the material tag, which bothers me. It feels better than wool almost. It's almost like a wool cashmere. But check out that Polo Ralph Lauren cable knit with that. So nice. I don't know the size, but hit me up if you want it, if you're interested. You should sell starters for sourdough bread. I know, Pam, I should. I talked to her about that. She follows someone that has a starter that's like this big. If you guys don't know, let's just stop talking about it because it's crazy. But people sell little starters online and whatever. It is a business. I don't know. It's like Buried selling his syrup. It's a business. Sourdough is a lot of work. Blended, I know. It's a lot of work. Hey, those Nike golf pants, should I let the waist back or just note it? What's up, Tams, by the way? Are you over the Steelers loss? Are you over that? Nike golf pant, should I let the waist back out or just note it? Was that waist hemmed? If you're talking about a hemmed, tell me more about it. Found a vintage Burberry coat last night. Rory, that's like the big raincoats with the Novacek on the inside. Those are money. Those are like $200 if you did. This is just an Lululemon. It's one of those, like, I really don't like them because I shop at Lululemon, like online on the Made Too Much. These are always on there because no one buys them, but they're called like the Sunwash shirts, where they look like they've been sunwashed. They look patinaed. I don't really like these shirts, but I like picking them up and selling them. I sold it for $19.99. So that sold for $19.99. Paid $5. Sites Cross. Yeah, Jill, I'll tell you about the Sites Cross list. Did that sell? No, it didn't sell. It didn't sell. I just listed it and I was guesstimating on size. Leslie, if you're interested for real, just let me know. And you know me. We're close. We're like brother sister. Be let back out? No, don't let them back out. If you have to, we want profits, not projects. I think Leslie always says that. Profits, not projects. Don't let it back out. Don't let it back out. I would just list them as they are. If they're a size 32, but someone put them into a 30, I would put size 32 by 30, actual size 30 by 30. Molasses sourdough cookies are the ish. Thrifty Dilly, you have to let me know. I don't know how to make those. Shelby, are you still in this chat? Molasses sourdough cookies. The thing is, she's not going to make it cookies. I'll just say that straight up. All right. Can you talk about the difference between cross-list sites? So, Jill, I actually only sell on eBay, so I don't cross-list. I know people that I'm close with use Vindu. They use List Perfectly, but Autoposture is in the process of coming out with a cross-lister. And when that happens, it's game over. Because Autoposture already has everything else. So people buy Autoposture and a cross lister. So they're spending like $60 or $70 a month. If Autoposture comes out with it and charges still $35 a month, it's game over. So List Perfectly or Vindu is what you'd want to use if you want to do cross listing. You and the other seller buddies should come to Houston. 5 bin stores not far from each other. Treasure Nest. Houston is on my list. Houston, obviously Tampa. Miami, those are all on my list. I want to go thrift there. Yes, sir, with the shell liner. I tossed it on eBay. We shall see. Yep. The Burberry with the shell liner. Those sell easy. 19 plus ship. Yep, Jasmine. $19.99 plus ship. Those, yeah, they're called soft wash, like sun wash. They just don't sell really well. They're always in the Made Too Much. No, I don't know why Lululemon makes them. They're just not that popular. I stole it from Chris and he stole that saying from someone else. I got you. Yes, I love it. Profits, not projects. Obviously, depends. I actually heard Chris the other day on one of his lives said he never has ever sent anything to the dry cleaner. And I thought about that. I have sent a couple things. So with everything, it just depends. I bought a really nice Orvis toggle wool coat, like full length coat, the big heavy wool ones with the little toggles that look like I don't know, antler horns or whatever. And it smelled like smoke, so I had it dry cleaned. I paid $10 for it. I paid for it to go dry clean, and I sold it for like $120. So that was worth it to me. Yes, Phoenix. I need to go to Phoenix too. How do you title an item if it doesn't have a size? It's very hard. You have to look at the measurements and you have to guesstimate the size. Like sometimes I put medium large, like ML. So I'm not over the loss. Expected it before the big one. Watching Houston now. Oh, who's winning that game? By the way, we sold another pair of the Perfect Jean. I picked up 2 pair. We sold both pairs of the Perfect Jean. It's the Perfect Jean. Got to be looking out for the Perfect Jean. $27.99, just like the last one. Oh, okay. All right, I see you. Buried. All right, guys, that's it. That's everything. I have a huge pile right here that I need to put in a bag, but I don't have to do that until tomorrow night or whatever. So happy packing on a Saturday. I'm probably the only person that ever has done that. What do you think about the brand Redhead? I don't pick up Redhead. For what I have to pay for Redhead, $7.99 for jeans, $5 for the shirts. There's not a lot of meat on the bones, so I don't pick it up at that price. Super nice sales. Thanks, Gladys. Poshtik. I'm not even going to notice you as Tracy. Poshtik. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend too. Everyone, have a great weekend. I'll see you later. Let's see. I'll probably be in and out of K-Ways whatnot tonight, but that's about it. See you guys later. Have a great day.